Up first, Kingmaker. And they do have a speed advantage here. And the man he'll be facing, it's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. And they will have a power advantage here. To succeed in the light heavyweight division, you got to have plenty of pop, but you have to be able to move and have good hand speed as well.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up, Kingmaker from the United States of America. They are the SCI title holder, coming off a very close win. It's Roy Jones Jr. from the United States of America. They are the WBC, IBF, and WBO champ. Their last fight was a tough TKO loss.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the light yellow trunks trimmed with white. The current SCI champion, Kingmaker. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Presenting the current WBC, IBF, and WBO champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Which fans are going to be happy, which fans are going to be sad, I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And there's the bell for round one. So much for boxing. This is a fight. This fight has a real good flow to it. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. A little bit back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Lucky that hook didn't score. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Here we go, it's round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab gets blocked. Miss with that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He blocks that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No secret. The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. One of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Swing and a miss with that jab. And he misses with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Parries that jab away. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You all. Here we go to the 4th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Cards, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. When you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. It's all offense all the time. Couldn't land that jab. Landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. but it doesn't score. These two fighters are made for one another. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh my word, down goes RJJ! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down walls. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. There's the bell for round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Well done with that counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment, and Kingmaker has been knocked down. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
The straight right just misses. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. how big of a... And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You'd like to see more jabs. He just misses with that jab. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Good counter punching. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night.
Pensacola's finest is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 7 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new undisputed champion, Kingmaker.